The audio working in here? It is. Alright, perfect. So, welcome back, guys, to another episode of playing free Minecraft worlds that I have found. Episode 2. Yes, these episodes are live streamed. I have this world that I downloaded. It's kind of like the previous stream, except just a little bit different. Obviously can't change anything about it as it's free, and I haven't unlocked the settings because I don't want to play it how it should be played. Now, welcome back. Please leave a like, subscribe, drop a comment while you're in here. Let me know you're here, and on top of that, let me know what you want to see. This is mainly a Minecraft channel, but I will be posting other videos on here. Um, let's see. If you hear noise in the back, I was playing music last stream, but this stream I have Peyton on TikTok Lives. It's the Peyton from the podcast that's on YouTube, and he's just talking. So if you hear talking, that's him. But let's play the game. Um, Pretty much it's a new game map type thing we can play. Just checking out some new maps that Mojang has in um if you want to see me and my girlfriend play Minecraft together, drop a comment because I'd love for her to join me. She likes playing it. Does her own thing. And I feel like it'd be fun for you guys to see her play the game with me. Oh, alright. But like I said, want to see that? Drop a comment. Um, I just gotta pick up a new controller for her as my other one got eaten by my dog. Um, so yeah. I don't talk a lot. I'm sorry. Just you can't. The game will be streaming. I may just go quiet if I'm either focusing or don't know what to talk about, or if I stop. It's the other because if I stop talking, it's because my headphones died. But I'll still keep playing the gameplay, so you guys can watch that. Um, but yeah, let's get into it and see what this is all about. So far, it seems like not much but a sign. Offshore wind power challenge. Ooh, this is a big map. Okay, okay, okay. So let's talk to Flappy, the little pigeon bird thing, and see what he says. Hello, I am Flappy the Seagull. I will be your guide. Follow me to learn about your offshore wind power. If you wander too far away, I will teleport you back so you don't get lost. He'll teleport me. I'm taking damage when I literally have no hearts. I don't know. Greeter. We all need electricity energy. Or, well, we all have electrical energy to do everyday things like turn your lights on, boil a kettle to make a cup of tea, or use a computer like the one you are on. Where she is wrong, because I'm not on a computer. I am currently playing on my PS4 on my TV. follow Flappy. But like I was saying, how I'm taking damage when I literally have no hearts doesn't make sense. Energy sources include coal, natural gas, oil, hydroelectric, solar, biomass, nuclear, and wind. In this Minecraft experience, we will explore how offshore wind farms use giant turbines to harness the wind's energy and transform it into electrical energy. Walk down the wind power design center to begin and the wind power challenge where you will design and build your own offshore wind farm. Okay, so I must have talked to him. Professor Windbags. Ah, the new recruit. I assume you know nothing about wind energy or how to create an offshore wind farm, so here are a series of interactive displays to help you learn more. These will help you discover the complex world of turbine placement, environmental impacts, installation costs, seabed suitability, and so on and so forth. Wind energy is a very clean energy source generating electricity from the wind releases less carbon dioxide than other energy sources. Carbon dioxide emissions lead to climate change, which is harmful to the environment. By replacing the electricity generated from other sources such as fossil fuel power stations, wind energy can help to protect the planet. Unlike coal, oil, and gas, it won't run out. This means it is a renewable source. Let's follow Flappy. We have to talk to her, so let's see. Who are you? Anila Mani. Okay, so pretty much this goes this way with this like that. Okay, let's talk to her. Anali Mani. The wind is the movement of the air around us. We can harness the wind's energy and transform it into electrical energy. One of the best places to harness wind energy is at sea. The wind is stronger at sea because the sun heats the air above the water more quickly than it heats above the land. When the air above the water gets warm, it rises and cool air moves in to take its place. This moving air creates wind. Because the ocean is so big and its surface is very smooth, there are fewer things to get in its way of the wind so that it can blow more strongly and more efficiently without getting in its way.
The wind is the movement of air all around us. We can harness the wind's energy and transform it into electrical energy. One of the best places to harness wind energy is at sea. The wind is stronger at sea because the sun heats the air above the water more quickly than it heats above the land. When the air above the water gets warm, it rises, and cool air moves in to take its place. This moving air creates wind. Because the ocean is so big and its surface is so very smooth, there are fewer things that get in the way of the wind, so it can blow more strongly and more efficiently without things getting in its way.
Oh my god, if you guys could see my face when that first came on, because that was like amazing. I've never seen something like that in Minecraft. Circles? Like, how are circles a thing in Minecraft? Obviously it's not, there's blocks there. Who are you? Kendra Powers. Wind turbines harness wind energy to generate electricity. They won't work like a fan in reverse. Instead of using electricity to make wind, they use the power of the wind to generate electricity. Wind turbines have three main parts: the blades, the rotors, and the generator. When the wind blows, it pushes against the blades, causing them to spin. When the blades spin, they turn the rotor, which is connected to the generator. The generator then converts the kinetic energy from the rotor into electrical energy. Kinetic energy is the kind of energy an object has because of its motion, such as a football being kicked or a rock rolling downhill.
Wind turbines harness wind energy to create electricity. They work like a fan in reverse. Instead of using electricity to make wind, they use the power of the wind to generate electricity. Wind turbines have three main parts: the blades, the rotor, and the generator. When the wind blows, it pushes against the blades, causing them to spin. When the blades spin, they turn the rotor, which is connected to the generator. The generator then converts the kinetic energy from the rotor into electrical energy. Kinetic energy is the kind of energy that an object has because of its motion, such as a football being kicked or a rock rolling down a hill.
It's just crazy. Every time I see that, that's cool. Who are you? Joyce Girder. Building and okay, so pretty much everything that's said in here is on the display, but I'm gonna read it just in case the display ever misses something. Building an offshore wind farm requires investment, careful planning, and specialist equipment. The first stage is deciding where to site your turbines. Engineers must look for locations where the wind is strong and consistent. It is essential to consider the impact in any area. Engineers must talk to marine scientists to understand more about the birds, animals, boats, and others who use the sea. Next, a foundation is designed for the turbine, either in the seabed or floating and tethered to it. Depending on the seabed conditions and the water depth, several types of foundations can be used. Some of the most er, common types of foundations include monopiles, jackets, and even floating turbines. As you can see, many stages are involved in designing and building your own wind farm.
Building an offshore wind farm is a complicated process that requires investment, careful planning, and specialist equipment. The first stage is deciding where to site the turbines. This must happen before anything else can go ahead. Engineers like yourself must look for locations where the wind is as strong and consistent as possible. When deciding where to locate your wind farm, it is essential to consider its impact in any area. To find out about this, the engineer must ask marine scientists to help understand more about the birds, animals, boats, and others who use the sea. Next, the engineer must design a foundation for the turbine to be built on, either in the seabed or floating and tethered to it. The foundation is the key to building wind turbines. Depending on the seabed conditions and water depth, several types of foundations can be used. Some of the most common types of foundations include monopiles, jackets, and even floating turbines. As you can see, many stages are involved in designing and building your wind farm.
That's cool. Alright, next room. Ooh, another little thing. Kinda cool. Like the city with the power, with like roads. That's cool, miniature thing. And then they got the power going to each building under the roads to a factory, which goes to the homes because water is energy is brought in. What? That makes sense. So here's the ocean. Here's your different stand types for the turbines. Why is this water bringing like the giant cable bringing up energy into here, which is going from this factory dispersed into houses and buildings? I think. Well, let's see. Benjamin. All right, explain this. You know what?
Wind turbines come in different sizes. Wind farms combine different sizes of turbines together to create electricity for the industry, cities and towns. Electrical energy from offshore wind turbines are collected via small cables within the wind farm and then transferred to the coast through a larger underwater cable called a subsea cable. Once the electricity reaches the onshore substation, it is converted to a lower voltage and distributed to homes, businesses, and other consumers. Wind turbines are a great source of renewable green energy because the wind is a resource that is constantly being renewed by the sun.
That's cool watching the little lightning bolts come out of here for the energy. Take the lift to the next floor to access the design area. I received 15 of whatever those are. Shiroko Sky. Oh lord. Great to have you on board. When designing and testing your wind farm, you should follow the 7 steps of the design cycle. Ask, research, imagine, plan, create, test, and improve. The cycle is a process that engineers use when designing solutions. Let's ask some questions to identify the needs and concentrates of the project. Keep asking questions and consider the factors you encounter. Your goal is to generate the most electricity you can from the natural resource of the wind. At the top of your screen, there are some symbols. The some symbols. The emojis and the impact is the impact your design has on the people and the environment. The battery is how much energy your farm produces. The coin is how many coins you have to spend, and the flag is the language choice of the map. Speak to Gil Buford to learn more. I have a feeling that he is on the other side of the room. Or right there. That works too. You have a budget of green energy coins to buy different turbines. Click on the different turbines to learn about each one and buy the one you want to use. When you have selected your turbines, use the virtual ocean to place them in the best position to generate the electricity. Remember to consider the environment, wind, and budget. Speak to Zypher Squall to learn about your simulation system. And so we're not really building out there unless we put it in here and it builds it up there. That'd be mean, okay, I guess. Let's go talk to him. Bicycle. When you have bought your turbines, you will see them in your inventory. Imagine some possible solutions, then plan and place your turbines by right-clicking the turbine onto the block you want. If the water is too deep for the type of turbine you have placed, it may sink and will be returned to your inventory. Test the placement of turbines. When planning your placement, close remember that too close to the shore will generate less electricity because of the lower wind speeds. Too far away and they may cost more, which makes sense. Protected areas, historical sunken shops have areas of environment important. Depth map shows the depth of the water. Some turbines cannot be placed in deep water. Wind map shows you the general strength of the wind from the shore and how much energy is available. Run simulation allows you to test your work and see how much energy and impact your wind farm has on the people and environment. The sea and seabed are full of life. Different turbines can disrupt the seabed in different ways. Remember to find out how each turbine type impacts the sea. Test your work as much as you want and use the wrench to remove the turbines if you need to place it down in a different spot. Keep testing your simulation until you're happy and your design. You will visit the village and see what the people and animals think of your work. Cool. Protected areas. Historical ships of areas of environmental importance depth map. It's easy.